Today's video is going to be a demonstration and a chat about how I use the R2 rollerball pen to do some of the special techniques that I use when I'm sketching. Now, I did this live in the My Year 2017 Facebook group, but I wanted to bring those same techniques over to my YouTube channel and share with you. So I have this little stack of papers here that I used when I was demonstrating it. So let's just get to it. The first thing that I want to do is show you some examples. Now this is an example that I sketched of Penelope. She's my pincushion doll. Here she is in all her glory. She's my studio mascot, and you'll see me use her and images of her a lot in my art. Sometimes if I just want to try out a new technique, she'll be my model. So here's what I did with her. Now this has a lot of the techniques that I'm going to show you in this video. What inspired all of this was I was in Gina Ahrens' Art Adventures Live. She does on Wednesdays. I'll put a link to Gina Ahrens' channel and the My Year 2017 Facebook group in the description box below. And this is the picture that I was sketching. But as I was sketching it, I thought, I should really show some of these techniques, especially this one here. This dark area down here, I use it as what I call a palette to bring in all these tonal values. This entire drawing was done with an R2 rollerball ink pen. So that's what inspired this video. Now here's another sketch that I did. This is off of the Inspire Me album in the My Year 2017 Facebook group. They have a photo reference album where people contribute royalty-free photos that we can sketch from. And this was a black and white photo, and I started out using the R2 rollerball pen to do all these sketches. And then the blue in here is an ink tints. So I do have a little ink tints on this one. The last one I want to show you is this baby that I sketched. This baby was taken off of the Pixabay.com site, I believe. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. And I have a reason for showing you this one that I'll get into later, but I did use the R2 rollerball pen to do the initial sketch. I usually do that on all my face sketches, and I know that I did it on all the hashtag 29 faces. So we'll get into this later. The next thing that I wanted to discuss was the type of paper that I'm going to be using for this demonstration. When I prepared my sketches and my little examples for the study the night before I did the demo, I used what I had on hand was this Strathmore mixed media. It's a 300 series, and it's mixed media paper, and it's vellum coated. And I have already removed the pages. This is a little book I use when I'm out urban sketching, when I want to do fast, quick urban sketches, sketching on the go. I did not want to use any more out of here because I want to use this again when I go out sketching. So I reached for this pad, which is the Mead Sketchbook. It's a nice sketchbook, but it's used mostly for drawing. The paper quality is a little bit different, and it's a drawing paper. There is no vellum coating on this paper. So I reached for watercolor paper. This is Strathmore 400 series, and I still have a couple sheets I'll use for this demonstration. Technique works very well on this. But what I decided to use was Strathmore's mixed media 400 series mixed media paper vellum surface. So that's what we're going to be using in this video. The pens that I'm going to use, the main one that I'm going to use is this R2 pen. Now I get asked, what's an R2 pen? Here's the package. Ink R2 roller pen. I get these at the Dollar Tree, 2 for $1, or I did get them. I haven't seen specifically the R2 roller. It's a 0.7 tip. I've been seeing one, which is the same brand. I don't have the packaging, but it's a more of a precision point. The point is a little bit finer. I really like, my preference is the 0.7 tip, but if I can't find them, I'll take these. The ink flow I found comes out just as nice. So when I refer to R2 pens, this is the product that I'm referring to. I decided to try some other pens in my demo just to show you the differences in pens and what they can do. And I'll get into that. I'm going to demonstrate the R2. This is a Uniball Vision Elite. This is just a pen that you would get at a hotel if you're staying. I do not have a big pen on hand, but this is similar. This is the ink precision pen. I believe it's a 0.5 tip instead of the 0.7. And then this is a Sharpie fine tip pen. I also use brushes in this technique. These are the sizes that I typically use. These are craft brushes. I don't know who makes them. They're just some craft brushes that I have on hand. But I do use a fairly medium-sized brushy round. And then I have a bit smaller round and then a tiny one. I like these for different reasons. This is very nice for backgrounds. This is nice for doing some detail work, and then this is nice for doing really fine detail work.